It's well, because this week is going to be a wonderful week. It is going to be a great week. It is going to be one week that the whole SM Empire will be celebrating, because the king will be celebrating his birthday this weekend. I can tell you that anticipation has already started flying. The last time we saw online that the king has started receiving expensive birthday gifts. Remember, I added expensive. So you know what I mean. So the Lamborghinis, the Range Rovers, the Jean Wagons, and all them things should start flowing. And already, when I saw he had received some beautiful watch, very, very expensive, I knew that the agenda is going to be agending very, very soon. And in the next few days, that is about 3 days from today, the birthday will be happening 17th October, and the king just posted on his timeline that he will be 23 years. He said on 17th October, my birthday, I'll be 23 years. Take it or leave it. That is what he's telling us, and we just have to continue to pray for him to continue to do all that he wants to do, including what I'm about to talk about. For everything that he wants to do in the music, in the entertainment industry in general, we pray that he gets that blessing, he gets the strength, he gets the resources, the opportunities, and everything that he'll be able to execute them. I'm sure when he does, he will not be the only one who'll be blessed. Many would also be blessed in the process. And today, we are here to talk about the Accra Invasion project. We are talking about 2-day video shoot that ended last Saturday. There are some details that we have to share. And from the camp, when I have fillers like this, I don't keep it. I freely share so that the world will also get to know. So once again, big congratulations to Shatta Wale and the Shatta Movement Empire for this project. The project, as I have been telling you, not now already, I've been telling you that the project is already done. A recording has been done, and therefore, if the audio recording was done, then definitely we have to get ready to get the video done as well. And this we couldn't do in a day. Definitely. We couldn't do this in a day because we are talking about 9 different artists. So there was no way this was going to be done in one day. The team, led by Shatta Wale, decided to do this within 2 days. That is the Friday and Saturday. That's why on Friday you did not see us on Showbiz Daily, because when it is a Shatta Movement Day, we try to go serve what we have to serve there. Then after, we'll come and continue from here as well. So Friday, Saturday, these were busy days for the team. So as early as about 8 a.m. that way, first shoot started preparations in Kaswa. So the first day, we mapped out the places that we'll be shooting at. So it was supposed to start from Kaswa, Gbare Malam. Then we did Dansuman as well as Gamami, aka Gamashi. And at Gbare, it was good. At Kaswa, it was good. At Gamashi, it was crazy. At Dansuman, it was good. I'll tell you why Gamashi was crazy. Now, so this is to project the boys. Shatta Wale's interest is not even to be the guy who is appearing all over. So I'm sure the first day, because the team did not have that information clearly communicated, waited for the king's arrival to shoot with the people. But he suggested that no, I want the boys to shine more. I want them to be seen more and not me. So why don't you give them enough time to shoot? Give them enough time to shine. Then I just come in to just bless them. So because pre-shoot of the solo artist or the solo performance of the boys were not done, Shatta would come, park his car for some minutes, wait for the director, Kojo Miles, to shoot the performance of the young men, whilst he'll still be waiting for them. This is what leaders do. They sometimes sacrifice their time, their resources, to also make others shine. He'll park his car, wait for them to do their solo performances, then he would also come in and bless them with his presence. Of course, I keep telling you, when Shatta Wale moves, it is an expensive trip. When Shatta Wale moves, too much goes into it. So moving around town with about 6 V8 vehicles, police convoys and security people all over, knowing that, okay, when we are out, we know how it is. When we are out there like that in the open, it has always been hot like that. So yes, to us, we know how the movement is. So went to Kaswa. I hear it's a place called Domiabra. That is what I hear. Kaswa, a place called Domiabra. And that was the first stop for Shatonzi. Many people welcomed the king, the whole people, the whole crowd. They couldn't just believe. Some of them could not believe. At a point, I saw Shatonzi crying. He couldn't believe that indeed Shatta Wale was coming to his hood. At a point, I'm sure, maybe within him, maybe he had some doubts. I'm sure at the point he had some doubts. So when he realized that indeed Shatta Wale was coming, I saw the boy in tears, and that alone should tell you enough has gone into it. And I'll be talking about the young men and their kind of discipline and their efforts that they also put into the project. And personally, I think I've loved them for that, because there are some people, when you are even planning with them, if you are not careful, they will disgrace you, especially when you are leading some of these conversations. If you are not careful, they will disgrace you. You tell them, do this, do that, do that. You go there and they've done their opposite. But these young men were very disciplined. I loved working with them as an information flow they deliver. Oh, that was beautiful. That was really beautiful. So Kaswa was done first. And again, because we knew we'll be stepping out and it would be in the public space and there will be a little bit of disturbance here and there, we wanted all the places that we were going to have police presence and police permit for whatever we're going to do. And to do that, we gave them a draft. The management team gave them a draft that, okay, this is a draft that you guys can present, because we didn't want anybody to go and tell any different story. Get this draft. Team Shatta Wale is coming to your hood to shoot a music video with you, and because it is going to be a public thing, we would want the police presence, we want the police permit, we would want the police visibility there. And in all the places that we went to, indeed, Ghana Police, we also want to salute you from our camp. You guys did well. In almost all the places, wherever we went to, there was police there. Police really received the letters from the young people who came to them and followed it up to make sure there is peace and tranquility at all these places. We told them that because it is going to be a public video shoot, if they bring you Bluetooth speakers, there is no way it is going to work. If they bring these small speakers that we normally use for music videos, definitely it is not going to work. So they should go get some powerful sound that can at least serve a crowd. And indeed, all the places that we went to, everybody also did exactly so. Now, because it is going to be out and it is going to be Shatta Wale, don't just go get any small space that the team will not even get space to park their vehicles. And they all did perfectly so. And I want to commend these young guys for doing it so. So, Kaswa was done. And the moment we finished with Kaswa, straight, we moved convoy gidi to Gbawe, and that was Shatonzi was Kaswa, and we went to Gbawe. That is Zico Rankin. When we also went there, he had also prepared the frontage of Julicat, and Julicat is a very popular spot in Gbawe. If you have lived around Malang Gbawe, there is no way you would miss Julicat. Julicat is a very popular spot. He was able to secure the frontage of Julicat for this shoot to be done. Hanged his banners, called hood boys and girls to come support the king's arrival, and once again Zico Rankin also killed it in Gbawe, and it was beautiful knowing the numbers that came to witness and to welcome the king performing their song, which will be released, and their video, which will be released very soon. That was also beautifully executed. Now, right after Gbawe, we headed straight to Dansuman, where Jokwe, and that was Dansuman around Control Market. Yes, if you know Dansuman Control, the market, there is some kind of flat, it looks like one of the Senate flats. Yeah, there is a flat there, and that was where he also secured, because this is Dansuman, and if you are doing anything Dansuman, it is in the heart of Dansuman, like Control Market, and you should know that indeed Dansuman is blessed. And Jokwe also, when we went there, had also done a beautiful setup, police presence, his banners, his boys, and that was also executed beautifully. In all this, no incidents, No incident free. In fact, all our outings, they running around incident free, from followers, from supporters, from watchers, observers, and people who were just admiring what was happening. So Jokwe also killed his verses and video shoot in Dansoman, and on the day, that's a Friday, because we did 4 on Friday, we moved straight to Gamashi, Papillon Blood. And that's where I'm telling you, it was crazy. It was crazy because, you know, there are some hoods when Shatta Wale steps, no matter what, the audience reaction will be double. And especially when the hoods are the Ghana communities, the Zongo or the Hausa communities, like those areas, it is crazy there. So when we went to Gamashi, how to even park our car was a struggle. Everywhere was choked. You know, Gamashi is in the center of Accra. Businesses operate there, vehicular movement very active there. Where to even park our cars were a struggle. But thanks to our able security men, Swavo Security and the rest of the people there, they were able to put together some pieces, got the king to park, and once again, Gamashi also welcomed him. Papillon Blood was so proud, the kind of reception he got from his own people, and the fact that they all supported. So there are some of these places, when you get there, sometimes you feel okay, you have to use some kind of intelligence to handle the place, because if you are not careful, it will escalate, because everybody wants to have a bite of him. If you are not careful, it will escalate, and this will be this will be that. So once again, Gamashi was also done, and because it was the last day for the last one for the first day, we finished that one, and thankfully, thanks be to God, we drove comfortably to our various houses where we were just going to rest for some hours to come again for day 2. Now, day 2 was going to be 5 sports because we had 9 in all. Day 2 was going to be 5 sports. So day 2, first we were supposed to do Adenta. After Adenta, we do Newtown. Adenta Adjingano. Yes, so you do Adenta, after Adenta Adjingano, then Adjingano to Newtown. Then from Newtown we do Osu and La, or La and Osu. But just like I said, because Shatta wanted the young men to have more shooting space, on the second day there was a change of plan. He made us aware that because he doesn't want to interfere so much, he'd want us to go and shoot ahead of his arrival. So on the second day, we, the team members, we had to go do the first shoot with the gentlemen or the young people alone, the young talented musicians alone. So first we did Newtown, Adenta, Adjingano, Osu and La, and they had their time. Some of them decided to shoot alone with no crowd because they know definitely when the king comes, there is going to be so much crowd. So some of them decided to shoot alone, and some of the places too, they had their boys around, they also wanted to feature. So yes, in the morning we did our thing. We did Newtown, we did Adenta, we did Adjingano, then we came back to La and Osu. Then right after, we had to go prepare the king to go again for his session. So when we got him straight to Adenta, and once again, King Junior was at Adenta. King Junior delivered some beautiful vocals on the song that you guys can't wait to listen to it. He came in with some more raga dance hall kind of feel, and I'm sure you're going to love it. King Junior represents Adenta, and on the day at an AstroTurf closer to the Adenta Snake Flat, once again he also brought his people. Adenta also came out. Everybody came to the AstroTurf to welcome the king for that shoot, and definitely King Junior also made Adenta proud, and I know Adenta can't wait for this. Right after Adenta, the only female who is part of the AIP is Sana. He's also called Sandy, and Sana was also featured at Adjingano. Of course, if it is Adjingano, then you should know that, yeah, the bougies, yeah, exactly. So we went to Adjingano on the high street of Adjingano, just opposite Coco Vanilla. We also captured the place, and thanks to the East Legon police, they were also there in their numbers to make sure vehicular movement was controlled. People who were running about their normal duties were also controlled, so everything was done perfectly. And Adjingano also got served Beautiful time with Sana and her girls and some bikers all over, making sure the shoot was also done. Some street side or on street kind of shoot also happened in Ajinga. Ajinga had some space, yeah. As much as there were people there, it was managed. Of course, it is Ajinga, so definitely it is going to be managed. And then right after, one of the hottest spots. From Ajingano, we moved to one of the hottest spots, and that was Newtown. You see, Newtown and Nima, they are twins. So if you are doing anything in Newtown or Numa, you should know that definitely you'll be having some clash of people from both sides. So when we got to Newtown, once again, a space to even park the car was crazy. The whole place was packed. People were there in their numbers to welcome the king, because whilst even we went there in the morning to do the first shoot, I saw tension rising, like, where is he, when is he coming, why won't he come at all? And we told them, no, you come, we are just here to finish with Dustin Jenner, and he represented Newtown. I'm sure Newtown and Nima. Dustin Jenner also welcomed the king. The king also had a session with him, and that was also beautiful because this is a space that he is known to be with them in the past. In Nima, of course, Shatta Wale is still Shatta Wale Nima on Instagram, so it should tell you how that area means to him. The people also welcomed him with all the energy, with all the flex, and beautifully we finished with Nima, and finally, we moved to La. And at La, there was a Boy Cray. Boy Cray was also in La, also welcomed us at a beautiful spot around the Presbyterian Church in La. I hear it's a very popular spot. They have some space there like that. I hear they do events. They use it for some public events. That was also secured. Once again, police presence, community people, all contributing to make the event beautiful. And they also welcomed the king. And Boy Cray also delivered some beautiful Ghana verses on the song. You guys should wait and listen to his verses. And anytime I listen to him, it feels like, this is someone who has been around, because he delivered it maturely, though I did not understand all the words he used in the song. But if you listen to it, you realize, the guy is punching. The guy is really cooking. And this is something that I would want you to wait for. Boy Cray was also served at La. And the very final slot was at Osu. Osu there. I think the carnival even started before we got to Osu. I don't know if you've seen Blackhead, who did the song with the deaf guy. Blackhead, that was his zone. Blackhead represented Osu. And before we could even get there, party had started. There were music, people were dancing, people were performing. Like Osu, it was a party from when they set up for us when we went for the first shoot, till Shatta Wale joined them for the second shoot. It was a party throughout in Osu. It was a party. People were performing like a carnival, like the way they've been doing it. And I keep telling you that when it comes to those areas, every day is a party. It was a party in Osu. And once again, when the team got there, when Shatta joined later, it was beautiful having time with Blackhead. And there was something beautiful that I witnessed in all the 9 spots that we attended. The kind of love Shatta Wale showed the young men, the confidence he instilled in them, the camaraderie, that kind of friendship, because he goes there, the way he welcome you, hug you, be vibing with you, making you feel like, though he's a senior, but he is doing this with you, so feel free and let's connect. And in all the slots, there wasn't one slot that I said, okay, at this time he came and he posed senior, so he was no, all of them, he'll go there, hugs and talks, and like the area would know that, you are the guy, you are the reason Shatta Wale is here. And that I would also give to Shatta Wale. And to be frank, he needs commendation in the sense that when we finished with the first day, I don't know why my mind was telling me, will the second day happen? Because I know everybody was exhausted. Like, we were tired, kind of. But when I slept and the next day, I even had the information that we have to go shoot. I said, energy is on. Nothing is stopping this. We are finishing this. And indeed, we finished this successfully. And like I keep telling you, it's then free shoot. And this is something worth the do. This is something worth the time. This is something worth the resources. Even before I would say bye-bye to you, I've seen the king has hinted voter invasion project. Yes, he's hinted, and he posted that on his Facebook timeline that, yeah, this Accra project is executed. Volta Invasion project should be in the pipeline, and very soon that would also be rolled out. And already lobbying has started. But for information, you don't just have to lobby. You have to put out works. Your work should do the talking for you. It's not about the lobby. It's not about knowing Sammy Flex's line or knowing Roland Amate's line or knowing Juedo or Solash or whoever. No, it's about the work. Get prepared. Get yourself ready for the work. That is what is necessary. It is not about knowing somebody. When you are prepared for the work, you will be called when the time is up like everybody else was called. So that was also to be noted, or that is also to be noted. But in all, it has been executed and we are waiting for it. I'm sure in the next coming days, the audio and the video will be released, and who knows, there might be some other activities that are likely to come alongside its release. So just be on the lookout for this. Personally, I'm happy that I have also been a part of this growth process of the industry. The other day I was telling people that if there is one thing that Shatta Wale is doing to sustain the industry, it is this Accra Invasion project and what he also did earlier in Kumasi Invasion project. Because today, most of the people he featured on that platform, look at them. Most of them are big stars. Most of them are big stars, having big songs all over. So if the rest of the guys who have also been featured on the Accra Invasion project, if they will continue to work hard in the next coming days, trust me, you'll be seeing some more big stars from that side as well. And this is what everybody would want: sustenance of an industry. If there is an industry that does not have any sustenance, then what else? And this Shatta Wale has done, with support of some partners from his own account, he's been able to execute this. I know enough went into this. Money from cars to slot to preparation to this to that, recording, video shoot. Enough money has gone into this, but of course he did it from his heart. And this is what sometimes people are to talk about. But obviously, that is Shatta Wale. We know how the conversation around it is minimized. We know how conversation around it is being managed. But of course, the fans are talking. The fans are spreading the message. If mainstream media has not seen it, the fans have seen it. In fact, the world has even seen it, because everything is happening online. The world has seen it. So if 102 point something has not seen it, or 106 point something has not seen it, nothing is spoiled. To us, as much as we are touching lives, that's what is important. To us, as much as we are making impact in the industry that everybody can attest to, that is what is important. And I'm sure in the coming days, you'll be having time to introduce some of these young men to the world. Maybe I'll have some time, take them through some media rounds, take them on some media tour when the project is finally out. We will see how best we can also make them reach some platforms for people to know that indeed this is who they are. On some podcast platform, we're taking them there for people to know them. At this stage, Shatta Wale does not need all those things. He thinks when he does it for them, he does it for God, and he's done it for God, and he's done it for himself as well. So what else? We wish him well, we wish the artist well, and once again, to all the guys from Shatonzi, Zico Rankin, Jokwe, Papillon Blood, Kinginia, Sana, Duster Jenna, Boy Cray, and Blackhead, you guys are massive. I've enjoyed working with you guys. Your discipline and the fact that you guys listen to detail and you deliver, I'm so impressed. You did not disgrace. At least you did your part very well. And I know the rest would also happen beautifully for you guys to enjoy from this.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my shots, wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share. Now brother, and I was system who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post on what had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting there, blend bete good news. Blend never share, never subscribe. Now brother, and our system who edumede in demo platform yi do video bi a yebo post wa hade bi a ye ba Shatta Wale nti se ejiwo di dey Shatta Wale fan kote dia ble na beti good news e ba Shatta Wale na bo modern na share na wo ble da na wo sister ohun edwumede ye di Wale Music TV. Thank you.